Women's Beanpot Championship up in Boston. This is a goaltending rematch of the Beanpot title game from 2 years ago, with Phillips for Ottawa and Shanahan for New York. Throws into the right corner. Markowski takes the body. Wheeler finds it. Throws it for Hartje. Hartje spinning try. Phillips the save. Rebound. Wheeler rips the loose puck high over the cage.
These down low, notice down low. Ottawa defenders are creeping up high, puck watching. That allows this end.
Battles around the stick check of Wheeler. Hartje comes flying in and takes a big hit from Gilde, who lost her stick. Hartje spinning and a save by Phillips. Wow!
Get in and Wheeler, and watch Phillips just track the puck into her glove. Yeah, last couple minutes there.
Fillier in front looking for O'Neill, missed the tip.
Last couple seconds, sorry, of the end of the game, a scrum happened, left the box, and the rules kind of.
Hockey's champ last year with Boston University. Beating Northeastern in that game in overtime. Avenging a loss against that same team in the Beanpot Championship. Thrown in front for Gabby Hughes, and she buries it just inside the bar on the glove side to give Ottawa the early lead.
In the corner, you see Emily Clark battling. The puck ends up coming out to her, and Gabby Hughes just waits, finds a soft ice, and look at that. No dust, just on her stick, off her stick, in the back of the net. Such good work navigating those sticks by Clark, and then dish it to Hughes for the first goal.
Poked ahead by Kaltenkova. Sticks flying all night tonight. Here's Katarova, 1-on-3. Katarova takes it wide. Katarova ducks in front. Big save by Shanahan, and she loses her helmet on the play as the arm goes up. Into Callie Shanahan, and we'll step aside from Newark, Ottawa with the 1-0 lead. Fillier, who's a former college teammate with one of those sisters, Rachel, at Princeton University. Side of the net in front for O'Neill, who pops one off the left pad of Phillips. Nyland Person over for Fillier at the dot. One-timer by Nyland Person, glove down by Gwyneth Phillips. New York now on an extended 5-on-3. Nyland Person over for Fillier. New York trying to tie the score after the Hughes goal. Thrown in front, loose in the blue paint, whacked down and sent wide. Nyland Person over for Fillier. With 3 charge in the box. Fired by Fillier and ripped it wide. Nyland Person closes down. Here's Fillier for Nyland Person on the one-timer. Loose side of the net. Kaltenkova no, and swiped wide by O'Neill. Nyland Person again. Save Phillips. Rebound again. Still loose. And Phillips somehow covers.
Keeping the puck outside, and New York found a way to penetrate. Look at how the puck bounced off the skate, back to the center. It's Kristen O'Neill, but the stick. Notice the stick of Gwyneth Phillips. She's on her belly.
Spun back for Nyland Person. Fillier. Net side for Kaltenkova. Another save by Phillips. Nyland Person for Fillier at the dot. Fluttered in front looking for O'Neill. Couldn't find it. Fillier again. Fillier rips one. Saved by Phillips. And flex to the corner by Mrazova. Laying the hit on O'Brien. Worked free to Kaltenkova. Finds Fillier. Nyland Person again. O'Brien for Fillier. Nyland Person has to get it to the forehand. Kaltenkova no. Sprawling Phillips. Still loose in the blue paint. And again Phillips.
Unit doing everything they can to put this puck in the net. Notice the middle, your left part of the screen. The puck pops out, and then Mrazov gets down on her knee. Shin pads, blocks it just enough in time for Gwyneth Phillips to follow up and read the play. Watch how she moves, tracks the puck.
Bernard activating. Taken away by Jenner from her knees, able to get it ahead to Markowski, and they find Leslie on the indirect. 2-on-1 for Ottawa. Leslie scores! After killing a long series of penalties, the Charge come right back and take a 2-0 lead.
Inches, gets caught, and then there's a 2-on-1. See the feet moving. Her feet moving, come in, slide. She hits the brakes a little bit, cuts to the right, and then rips it far side.
And we're underway with the second period. Nyland Person over for Micah Zandy Hart. They're the duo at the back with El Hartje up front alongside Emmy Fecto and Kristen O'Neill. Hughes moves it over the blue line, but turned over to Levis. She blew a tire and kept in the zone by Clark. Clark thrown across, Markowski in front, and that one kicked aside by Shanahan. Hard wrap by Gilday. Wrapped further by Wozniewicz to the point. There is Jenner. 50 pass for Markowski, side of the net, and Shanahan will cover. And those two were the most dangerous offensive threats for Ottawa during that stretch. Wozniewicz the third most, as Jenner delivers a crushing check that's going to result in a penalty, and New York is going to go to the power play. This top unit, Gigi, was out there for almost all of it, it felt like. O'Brien walks it in. Throw it in front for Carlton Kova again. Phillips the save.
At the blue line, but she comes from the corner trying to go low to hot to the slot area. Carlton Kova.
O'Brien lost the puck, swiped it aside, kept alive by Fillier again. Switches with Nyland, person opposite, take the shot, deflects into the corner off O'Neill.
No grade A chances on that, mostly perimeter, moving it around, trying to set up, and New York able to just send it the length of the ice.
Cross ice, Leslie, save Shanahan, rebound, score. Brianne Jenner on the doorstep, and it's 3-0 charge.
New York hasn't yet done. Capitalize on the power play. This zone entry was beautiful. Coming in the middle, move, kick it out wide, go the other side, dish it back. I mean, Jenner, net front, watch how she stops. She doesn't keep skating past the net. She slams on the brakes and is able to clean up. Good idea, though. This line really works well together. You see the drive by Leslie opens up that back space.
Shot by Savalainen, deflected. Leslie with a little backhand flutter that goes wide. Bourbonnais with a shot, bouncing puck in the slot. Carlton Kova can't corral it. New York trying to create something here. Fillier leads to O'Brien, looking for Carlton Kova, swiped in front, another save. Bourbonnais a shot, scores! Off the scramble, Jamie Bourbonnais puts New York on the board.
The play moves down low, and watch as all 5 Charge are going to get in that tight little area right in front of the net that allows Jamie Bourbonnais to come in the high slot and clean up that rebound that kicks off Carlton Kova's skate.
For that goal, her other 4 points were all secondary assists coming into today, including 3 in the takeover tour game in Dallas. Fillier with a shot, and Phillips is there at the top of the crease to keep it at 3-1. Trying to ward off Brianne Jenner. Markowski with the tie-up behind the net. Fillier gets it free. Levis, backhand, glove save by Phillips, and shoving in front of the net.
Tchaikovsky backdoor for that, couldn't quite connect, and then look at this, Levis trying to score on the short side.
Jenner and O'Neill on the draw. It's O'Neill to win it for New York, and the Sirens will quickly get it in deep. Bechtel, O'Neill, and Harchie out there up front. Abby Hughes, who scored the first goal for Ottawa, goes tumbling down in the corner. And a battle now with Bourbonnais, who scored New York's goal. Markowski walks into a wrister, and Callie Shanahan saw it clean. They go out there with the Wheeler, Carlton Kova, and O'Brien line. Creates the turnover. O'Brien throws it in front. Kick save by Phillips. Long outlet for Katarova. One touch for Mrazova. Getting pestered there by Vespa. Spins away. Hobson with a shot. And the former Siren gets stopped by Shanahan. A blocker save. Vasco. Pressured by O'Neill.
And one of the things that O'Neill does so...
Ross with a shot, rang iron.
Does so well is not only your speed, but...
Phillips couldn't get it clean.
Takes the pot, takes the check, absorbs it. Look at that, off the pipe, kicks back out with a quick shot again, unable to clean it up and cover it.
Saw what she's done in the last several games. Here's Emily Clark. Emily Clark on the backhand, and blockered aside by Shanahan. Ottawa quickly off the rush, but watch out. Here's Casey O'Brien. Oh, and another save by Phillips. Wow.
Crossing the blue line. Just her and the goalie, but Phillips able to make the save. Keep it 3-1.
Tchaikovsky nearly taking away that pass. Great saucer from Markowski to Gilday to get it out. New York trying to make something happen. Good outlet feed. Finds Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky cutting. Glove save, Phillips. New York thought they made it a one-goal game. Phillips' glove says no. Delays and finds Fillier. Island Persons had a lot of looks from straight away tonight on the power play. Switches with Fillier, now for O'Brien, centering for O'Neill. They score! The Sirens break the seal on the power play, and it's a one-goal game. Gets it back from Clark through neutral ice. Speeds over the line, delays. Finds her new teammate, Kava. Mrazova walks, stopped by Shanahan. Didn't get it clean with the glove, but out comes O'Brien. Looking for Wheeler with speed through neutral ice. Settled by Kaltenkova. She'll sauce it back for an Island Person as Ottawa gets a change. Kaltenkova on the flip. Love down by Greco, couldn't get it out to Wozniewicz. O'Brien sets up another New York forecheck. Hobson, the former Siren. For Rose, the former Charge. Her shot swallowed up by Phillips before taking that soft space in the high slot. O'Brien finds her for the goal. So after 3 unanswered by the Charge, it's 2 straight by New York. Bourbonnais, and then O'Neill. Rose twists into space. Rose lets one fly. Saved by Phillips. Score! The Sirens come roaring back, and it's Ann Cherkowski.
Much poise and patience. Jinsey Dunn throws, on the blue line. She's able to shoot, escape the pressure, evade it, and Cherkowski comes in to get her second goal in as many games and bury it. Just such a great comeback to tie this game up by the Sirens.
Battles for it. She's basically 2 on 5 now with the change. Vasco. Cherkowski for Fillier. Sets up Rose for a one-timer, and Phillips gloves it down. Great move by Katarova. Bouncing puck turned aside by Shanahan. That is something that Carla McLeod talked to us about, though, about their D being better at going around and not through the opponent in the neutral zone. Off Jenner into the corner, 5 seconds to go. Fillier walks it in for Kaltenkova. St. Phillips rebound, batted away. Kaltenkova, no!
Just incredible how the puck just ends up. She takes the shot, and Kaltenkova just a half second too late. Over the goal line, puts it in, another look at it, rebounds, puck bouncing all over, but the whistle had blown, what ref waves off, no goal. Such a great ending.
Here's another look with the clock, so you can see how close this was. 2 seconds, Phillips makes the first stop, another chance, and there's the puck with zeros. Oh my. One of the best rookie scorers in the league, but gives it up for O'Brien. Casey O'Brien, stopped by Phillips. Another New York Rush chance turned aside. Leslie for Wozniewicz. Wozniewicz walks and scores! Sarah Wozniewicz stuns New York in overtime.
Though, right before this happened, Casey O'Brien, so strong, her second breakaway of the game, trying to go 5-0 on Phillips, shuts the door. Drop that shoulder, look at that left hand using it to protect the stick and the puck from Mark. But the puck goes the other way. Wozniewicz with a gorgeous 5-hole goal to end this game.
Sarah Wozniewicz, who during Ottawa's 6-game winning streak had 5 points, including a pair of game winners, which included an OT winner against Minnesota to start the streak. And after the streak came to a close, it's Wozniewicz to put Ottawa back in the win column with an overtime victory, their 3rd overtime win